and welcome to Mystic Star Magic. I hope you are having a super wonderful day so far. So today we're going to find out what's happening this week. We have oracle cards, we have tarot cards, we have divination dice, pins, and a sprinkle of charms. And before we go ahead and start, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who subscribed, commented, liked the videos. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. You made my day again. Okay. So with that, let's take a deep breath in, close our eyes. Now we exhale and open them. Now choose whichever path calls you to it. All right, let's do this. Hello, Group 1. So let's find out what's happening with you this week. So you chose this card right here, and I'm actually going to leave that one for later to read at the end, because that's kind of also a little guidance for you as well. But right now we want to actually look at this card right now, which is the adjacent possibilities. It was actually supposed to be flipped over the other way, but that's okay. Sometimes little happy accidents happen. So let's look at what that means for you, because it gives us our little mantras and affirmations. So here we go. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potential healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviors, or in your major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about which course to take, the adjacent possibility card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. In terms of goals, this card could also indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, or connection you haven't tapped, or even entirely different direction that would be even more suited for you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take a new and different action now. Oh, I love that. So here we go. Our affirmation for the week is, I am open and willing to take my life in new direction. I am becoming more aware of my many options for harmony and optimism in my thoughts and in all my choices each day. So basically, it means that you have so many choices out there. I love that for you guys. Let's see what the tarot cards tell us. And again, we're going to come back to this one in a little bit. So we have King of Cups. So we have King of Cups, somebody very nurturing, very artistic, very creative, like a poet, if you will. That kind of energy. Oh, we have the Ten of Swords in reverse. And that is really good because I don't usually have my cards in reverse, but this one's in reverse, and that means that you're actually releasing all this past, I think, thoughts, worries, and hurt feelings, maybe even feeling completely drained. It feels like a lot of people have kind of, not even be people, but just situations that have just kind of kept poking at you and just were draining all your energy. You're letting them go. You're like, these are all just going to come off your back and you're going to start again. And we have the Emperor here. Here, the Emperor energy is like somebody who's very logical, kind of follows an order, but it's also very well established. So it's like, it feels like, you're growing. You're you might even, be this King of Cups, which is creative, again, and a very creative person, very but also very emotional and compassionate, nurturing, and you might just be progressing, making your way towards this Emperor. So from a king to an emperor, so you're expanding. I feel like it's because you're going to be looking at new possibilities, and you're also going to be releasing all these paths, everything from the past. You're sort of kind of releasing now. I think you learn from them and you're moving forward from them. You're just okay. And let's see. Oh, yeah, love that. Totally makes sense. And there is, because of that, because of all this, you are having this victory. You are having a victory because of this. So it's this week is just, feel like this week is of growth for you. It's of letting go of the past hurts, of all the situations, but not only letting go, but kind of learning from them And from this new like knowledge that you have, we have this like victory as you move forward, as you become more established and move towards the things that you do want. So there is a big victory coming for you. So yeah, so that's really cool. I love that we start off here with like this creativity, with this like emotion, happiness, and then we kind of move on to letting go, and then the victory at the end is beautiful. I love it. Really cool stuff. Let's go ahead and look at your romance for the week. So the romance for the week is trust. This situation is calling you to have faith. Yeah, so trust is important in this week for love in general. Those like little guys. And of course, let's look at what your self-care this week is, and it's read. So yeah, reading is important for you. I feels like it's reading for fun, maybe even romances, but it's also reading kind of like for learning new things. You're learning new things that are coming, and you're looking at new choices. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do the, yeah, sorry, it's like I have another thing where we're actually gonna do angel answers, where you're gonna think of a question and I'm gonna pull cards for you. But right now I just want to look at the pin for the week, and then we'll do that in a little bit. Okay, so pin for the week is the pin for the week is this little guy, which comes from, if I'm not mistaken, Spirited Away. So yeah, wearing a mask. There's definitely maybe somebody else is wearing a mask, but it feels like, to me, it's like maybe in the past you've hidden like this all this hurt and all this like draining and all this kind of pain and worries that were in your life. So you kind of hid from them, but I feel like now you're starting to face them. By facing them, you're learning from them, and then you're moving on from it and having this victory. So that's really cool. All right, go ahead and let's look at the nation guys. Okay. Ooh, there's two more. Okay. Ooh, love that. Okay. So we have E, I, and we have O and V. Okay. So we have that. We also have 7 and 4. So those are good numbers. So December 4th that's coming, or the 7th, and just in general, those are good. Okay. So yeah. Here again, yeah, so hidden stuff, like you had hidden emotions, like you're trying to hide your emotions, and now they're coming out. They're kind of like the fact that they're in snow instead of like rain. It's like it was harder for you. It was like it's a little harder for you, but at the same time, there's like, it's the release of just kind of like, okay, you're getting over them. You're just like releasing them. And again, it was kind of hidden. I feel like maybe even you didn't fully acknowledge them yourself. They're just kind of, you were pushing them away instead of feeling them, and now you're feeling them. We also have the rain clouds, again, releasing emotion, releasing like any kind of pain from the past. I really feel like release is important. And we have the umbrella. So yes, we are taking, like, no matter what happens, you are ready, you are prepared, you are protected, you are good for it. We also have Aries, and we have Pisces. Oh, and we also here have the first letter of your name, so that's important as well. Yeah, you are blossoming, you are opening. I feel like, yeah, opening heart. Your heart is being open as you release things from the past. We have strong bond here, strong love connection with somebody. So yeah, if you're having like issues with love or something, there is a strong love and to trust the situation in terms of like love important. We have here the full moon. And so then the full moon here represents that you have completed something and you're on your way to starting again. And I feel like you're gonna complete this cycle of this pain. It feels like in the past you were feeling a lot of pain, a lot of worries, a lot of like drainaging of energies, but now you're starting again. You're ending this cycle. You're going to begin again with this victory as you head towards like listening more to your emotions, understanding them better, feeling them, coming out of that mask that you have, and progressing more towards the emperor and there will be victory in that way. We also have the tree here, so that means that yes, you're also like in other aspects, you are, kind of getting stronger and stronger. You haven't like had the fruits yet for it, but all the things that you've done, the foundation is very strong. It's there. Also, the number 5 is also really important. So we have 5, and you have a trip. Maybe you're either planning a trip or you might actually be going on a trip. And this like trip might be a trip of victory, because it feels here like, oh yeah, so like it might just be like that you go somewhere and it's like, oh, you're just to kind of like maybe even just out to a restaurant, or to go like some sort of thing where you're like get to demonstrate your victory. You're like, yeah, oh, look at all the things I've accomplished. Okay, let's look at your sprinkle of charms. Okay. Oh, man, today was a small sprinkle. Sorry, I'm not usually, well, okay, but these are important. That just means when there's smaller sprinkles, that means that these are really important. So you are going through a transformation right now. Yes, and transformation from a king to an emperor. So it's a strong, like, a pretty strong thing. A wish is coming, a wish fulfillment is coming true. So some sort of wish that you've been having is coming true. You are going to find peace, but it's like an inner peace that you've been searching for. It's really important. And here we have, look at the situations without a lens. Just look at it straightforward, and there is more clarity there than anything. You're just like, it stop trying to hide from it. Just look at things as they are, and that's really important. Okay, so now we're going to do the angel answers. So I want you to, if you have any questions that you've been wanting to answer, answered, right? So if you have any kind of those kind of questions, this is something new. Let me know if you guys like this or not. So yes, think of a question. I'm just gonna do that, focus on it, and then we'll see what the answer is for that particular question according to the angels. Okay, this one. Okay, it says ask for help from others. So that is important too. So asking for help from others. Okay, so that is the answer to that question. So again, let me know if you like it or not. So I did promise you guys that I would show you what this card is. And so the card that kind of led this all is Athena, the goddess of wisdom. So I'm actually kind of read to you what it is, and we'll see how this all does. So Athena, goddess of war and wisdom, Athena asks you to think strategically before you act. Use the wisdom you've gained from experiences to determine the path to the most positive outcome for your situation. And in doing so, look for possibilities that you weren't open to before. Because I feel like there is possibilities that you weren't able to see because you were in this pain, in this like focusing on that. But now you're opening you're expanding, you're blossoming, and you can see new possibilities that are really there for you right now. So I think that is it for you, Group 1. Very good. Like, it's a good week. It's a strong week. You're moving forward. There's a lot of growth here. So this is a growth week. Please let me know if this reading was helpful, and if it, pans out. Please consider liking and subscribing if you found this reading helpful. And I am sending you so much love, so much fun, so much wonderful light and joy, and lots of cool possibilities that you can take. Thank you so much for watching, Group 1. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 2. Let's find out what's happening with you this week. So you chose this card, and later on, we're just going to go ahead and look at what that means for you in the reading. But right now, we're going to look at this card, which is what the energy of the week is. So man holding a coin. So it's important to us. So there might be somebody who's going to help you financially. That is really cool. So if you're worried about finances, help is on the way. So here we go. This card shows a man sitting in a luxury flowery field holding a large bright coin. For men, this could indicate an aspect of yourself and readiness to further your goals and receive increased wealth, health, money, and value in your life. Greater success is on its way when you take control of your own finances and act. This card upright could also reveal the assistance of a financial advisor or healer whom you already know or are soon to meet. This man is helpful and may bring sage advice concerning the actions you need to take next. Be open to this person showing up with support, but always turn to your own intuitive guidance to weigh the information you receive. This could also signify a new love interest with a wealthy man or a man from work. Oh, so there could be love right there. So the affirmation is, I determine my own destiny. I take financial action and I am receiving wonderful assistance from those around me. So yeah, I love that because if you're worried about finances, I think somebody's there to help you. I really got this feeling of like somebody's going to help you budget, to like, know what to do also with your money. It might be that you actually go to a place and actually get like some financial assistance in terms of like how to like save money, like maybe start a saving account, something like that. It feels very prosperous. Yes. Okay, let's look at what the cards have for us right now. Okay, so this week is Four of Swords. So rest is important, people. Rest is important. You definitely need them. Three of Pentacles. Oh, I love this because it might even be here from work, because means cooperation as you do work that you love. So that's really good. And then we have a new beginning. Ace of Wands, so a new idea, something that you're really passionate about. So yes, just feeling very encouraged. I feel like you're feeling more supported, and because you're feeling more supported, you're able to like have more passion, more like creativity coming, and especially after having some rest. I mean, I feel like you've been going at it alone all this time and just kind of having the burden of like carrying things. I know it's the Four of Swords, but it feels like the Ten of Wands was what you were doing. You're holding a whole bunch of burdens, and now this is like a week for resting, but also like working with others. Not so much taking the responsibility onto yourself, but working creatively with others and enjoying your work as you do. And then even more spark of creativity coming your way. Some new passion, like having like a zest of energy coming right plugged into you. So I love that for you. Okay, so let's look at what the romance tells us. So codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So addictions, codependency in some sort of way. So this is the love energy for the week. So it's like codependency, maybe depending on too much on somebody else. And I also feel like, even though I know it says that, I feel like maybe not, like somebody else is depending too much on you and not so much you on them, but it's like somebody's depending too much on you and you kind of need that rest from it. So not for everybody, but for some of you it is. I feel like you do need to rest though. It's like a very vital part of this. So if you're feeling you need the urge to like rest and you're feeling bad about it, don't feel bad about it. It's what you need to do in order to get more creativity, to achieve more. And definitely, like accept help when it is given, like it is, accept the help that's coming your way. Like be willing to cooperate, be willing to accept help, because it's there for a reason. Okay. So we also have for your for this week, we want to make vision boards. So as you're getting ready to end the year, is basically what I'm getting from this. As you're beginning to see, so we definitely have make a vision board. That's your self-care. And you also have another one, which is write a gratitude list. So that's really important too. Okay. So we have two awesome self-care for the week. And we're going to actually continue on with our pins. And we're going to do stuff. As I do this, this week, we're going to try something new. And that's like thinking of a question later on. And I'm going to try to answer it with my angel answers. So we'll see what that happens. All right, let's see what the pin for the week is. Oh, this one seems interesting. Okay, it's coming. Oh, I love it. We got the light bulb. We got lit. So yeah, I mean, you are sending a lot of light, but I feel like ideas are coming to you this week. Rest is key. You might even get them when you're sleeping, that you have these ideas. But ideas are really strong this week. Lots of creativity is coming to your life. It's lots of creativity in different things, and being able to work with others is really it's gonna help manifest those ideas even faster. I love that. Let's do the divination dice. Okay, so let's do it. So yeah, you have a whirlwind here. It feels like a lot of stuff is happening, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's a bad energy. I feel like it's like you're gonna rest, and all of a sudden, after you're done resting, you're gonna have a whole bunch of energy, and it's just gonna kind of make a momentum going. You do have the sun here, so that makes me know that there is like a lot of light, a lot of good things coming your way. There's gonna be happiness there. We also have the well, it's the moon in both cycle and half cycle, so it's both, it's like right split in the middle, so you're letting go of the past and you're moving forward towards the future, so that's really good. Oh, I love this. We have the little diamonds, so that means that there is going to be financial help coming here. Again, with this man holding a coin, if you're worried about money is coming. Just rest though. You do need to rest. I know that like may seem counterintuitive, but it'll let new creativity, new ideas come in the fore. So we have H, D, W, N. We have the first letter of your name coming up. So we have some past hurts that that are still here. There's still some past hurts that happened. So yeah, we just have to be aware of them. Here we have the moon as it's growing. So it's a growing moon. So again, you're moving towards the things that you do want. It's not fully there, and you can even say we have this. We're starting the seed. We're planting the seeds this right now. We have the seeds for this things that we want. We have 1 and 6 are important numbers, and we also have Cancer and Aquarius. So those two are those are important. So water sign, air signs coming to the fore right there. And now let's do a sprinkle of charms. And yes, and do keep the question up. Thinking of the question too. Alright. Okay. It's like, oh, it's like interesting. Okay, so I choose strength. Yes, and it's strength. It's again, I feel like a lot of people feel like being strong requires them to do everything by themselves. That is not true. I used to be one of those people, or maybe I still am. I don't know, but the strength is really like allowing people to help you too, knowing that sometimes it's good to help, like, to allow people to help you so that you get more accomplished. Live the life you love. Yeah, very important. Yeah, I feel like that. You also have the key for balance emotion, balance mind, balance, like clarity of purpose. She believed she could, so she did. Yeah, you have a strong sense of purpose. Good. Strong is beautiful. Yeah, again, strong does not mean that you have to do everything yourself. Allowing others. Take a coffee break, my amigos. So yeah, take a coffee break, enjoy yourself. Oh, and also like potential love in like the coffee place there too on site. Just like, oh, and you have the missing piece right here. You have the missing puzzle piece. So you're putting everything together. You just think you needed to rest. And I know I'm saying that a lot, but it really feels that that's like it needs to be said. Okay, so I'm going to think of a question, and I'm going to just go ahead and see what the angels' answers are for you. Alright, so this is new. Please let me know if you like this aspect of the reading, or if I should just forgo it. Again, I just do these readings because I like to, and I want, for you guys to like it as well. Alright, so let's see. Think of a question. Let's see what the answers come. Oh, okay, that one really wants to come out. Okay, so it says here, ooh, I just knocked everything down. Within the next few months. So the answer to that, to whatever question it is within the next few months. And as I promised, I am going to show you the card, and that is, so you chose Isis and strength. See, it's all connected. It always is. That's how tarot usually works. It's pretty awesome that way. And so I like to read because it always brings some clarity again. So this is important in this week. Okay, so Isis, goddess of Goddess of magic, Isis gives you the strength to overcome. She makes miracles happen, so take advantage of all that incredible power behind you right now. Oh, I do love that because it's letting us know that, like this, all these people that are coming to help you are all like the universe's way to help you achieve the things that you need to achieve. So again, accepting help is, I think, is a strong thing for you to do right now. Not try to go at it alone and tire yourself out. Accept the help that is giving. That is key this week. Okay. All right, group 2. I think that is it for you. Please let me know if you like and this reading. If you found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. And I am just sending you so much love, so much light, so much happiness, so much joy, and so much helpful and help and abundance coming your way. Thank you so much for watching Group 2. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Hello, Group 3. And let's find out what's happening with you this week. So you chose this card right here. I'm going to leave this for later and we're going to see what it all is all about. But right now we're going to focus on this and we're going to see the energy of this week. So the energy of this week is appreciation. All right, so you know how I love to read the cards so that you can actually hear it. Oh, wow, it just opened right up to that one. So great. So appreciation. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom. Yet around her, behind her, are ramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of a single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice, on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for, and like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from the lack to value, and it guaranteed to bring you more worth and richness to your life. So the affirmation is, I choose to see and appreciate the beauty and value around me. I increase my gratitude every day and I'm attracting even more to be grateful for. Beautiful. I love that. Very strong card right there. I love that your week is all about appreciation. Let's see what the cards have for us right now. So the card is Ace of Swords, so a new clarity coming. Some sort of new insight coming to you. We also have the Knight of Swords, so we have like a motion forward with this new like information. You're kind of like taking the helm and you're moving forward. You're moving like fast, swiftly towards things. And it could be, oh, look at that. We also have some like Six of Cups, so something from the past. So somebody from the past might be returning, maybe has something to do also with kids, but definitely feels more like past coming forth. We also have the Queen of Swords. So it could be that you are moving your way from the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords, but it also could be that there's an older or more mature person, probably a lady who might be like telling you certain things, telling you some truth, not necessarily in the most like way that it's a little harsh to hear, but she doesn't mean anything bad by it. And then there's the moon. So the moon is important, and we do have a full moon coming tomorrow on Monday, the 30th. We do have the full moon coming. So there's something that's hidden that's sort of like still there, but it's kind of starting to come to light. It's like the emotions and everything is kind of all coming out. So I feel like there's a lot of truth coming out this week. It might have something to do with the past. So it's like something that again might have to do with the past that you are, that is all coming out to light. So, and it's a good thing though. Again, you're gonna from it, you're gonna appreciate things from like how things panned out and worked out. For some of you, again, there is like this motion forward from like having this energy of like the Knight of Swords moving towards the Queen of Swords. So it's like there's some growth from the past is what it's saying, but there's still like more to come. There's still things that were hidden that are coming to light, but are still, it's a slow motion of this like clarity, I guess, and like illumination coming. Yeah, but I feel like there is a momentum here, and a lot of truth is coming out. Lots of like things that maybe you only felt intuitively, right? It's like using your intuition is very important. Only things that you thought felt intuitively are kind of starting to come out, and so things that you thought were actually true, but you know, like you are getting now the physical confirmations of it. And again, the past is playing a strong role here. So something stemming from the past, especially. So, but good stuff. We have because we do have all this like Ace of Swords, but it's an interesting thing because it's a lot of like sword energy here. Some one like cup energy here, but and then the moon. So it's like a lot of intuitive, a lot of stuff that was hidden again, coming to light, like lots of clarity coming forth this week. So an appreciation overall, the stems of how things worked out. I feel like that's important. All right, so let's look at your romance card. So we getting to know each other. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And it could be, again, very important, yeah. Because there is this like truth. Whenever there is the Queen of Swords, again, there's truth here. All of this is like not wearing a mask and really being who you truly are is important as well. The past is good. All right, let's look at your self-care for the week. We have 2 cards. So we have aromatherapy is one of them. So self-care aromatherapy. So anything like that smells really nice. Flowers might be good. And we have ground yourself. Yeah, so those are important too. So working towards grounding. Yeah, I feel like with more grounding, you're gonna get more clarity. Like that's important. All right, so let's see what the pins have for us this week. Oh, it's a little one that's trying to come out. Okay, maybe not so little. Okay, we have the Magician. So yeah, you have some sort of magic in you, and definitely feels like manifestation is coming your way. Use your intuition though. It also feels like really intuitive. Like you have like follow your intuition a lot this week as well. And again, we're gonna do something that's a little different, and it's gonna be the angel answer. So if you want to, while I'm doing this, think of a question that you want to ask, and then later on we're gonna do that. All right, so let's see. Ooh, there's a lot of motion moving forward. It's like it's interesting because I feel like with this like with these truth, it just might stir up a lot of things. Like these new insights are stirring up a lot of different things. But you still like there's clouds that were hidden, but now it's more like the moon is coming out again. Stuff that's been hidden is coming out. It's like it's gonna take a lot of motion here. But it's gonna clear everything again. Really, that's like interesting. And here we have that you're releasing the past and moving forward. So that's also good too. We also have A, J, Y, oh, yeah, Y. U, oh, look at that way. I'm going to say joy. So we have joy here. So U. And we're just going to write that. So joy, appreciation. Joy is very important. So we have 7 and we have 4, which I tried to change. 4 and 5. Okay. Oh, hugs and kisses. Lots of hugs and kisses over. Lots of affection coming your way. So super important. It fell here on the Knight of Swords. So there's a momentum of clarity going, and you're gonna be fast moving. So that's super important. Allow that. Okay, we still have some past hurts, some past heartbreaks still in our energy. We have the tree with the apple. So yes, you are coming to a completion in some sort of like I feel like things are coming like yeah, I think like really positive things are coming your way, like abundance is coming your way. All like things that you've been working for are starting to pan out. So we have the Capricorn and Aries because I kind of feels appreciation does feel like this. The Nine of Pentacles in a sense. So yeah, I feel like like your harvest time is coming really quickly here. All right, so we also have let's do the pins, and then we're gonna do the Ask the Angel cards. A sprinkle of charms. Ooh, this sprinkle came out more than most. The first sprinkle was not that much, but this one is. Okay, so here, watering your plants also, but like watering yourself and taking care of yourself. This is important. Yeah, taking care of things like, like watering the plants again, but watering your own ideas and your own desires, like taking care of yourself and also all the things. Okay. Do as you would be done by. Almost too simple, but it is all you need to get by. So, like, be careful on how you treat others because how you want them to treat you is how you should treat them. That's important. So, you are kind, free, true, brave, strong, happy, thankful, compassionate. So, all those qualities are like really you here. Yeah, we definitely, I was like, kind of like our little cat here. So again, secrets, things that are hidden are coming to light, but like it's a slow process. But this week is a lot of insight should be shed on you this week. We also have a lot of fast movement, because there is a lot of movement this week again. Transformation, so you're transforming. Here we have the guitar, so music is important. Also but it's a softer melody, softer, yeah. So maybe if you need grounding and if you play instruments, playing the guitar will really help you. You then don't necessarily have to like do meditation or anything, but really like doing things that ground you, like listening to music can be it. Playing your music, live your dream is important, and weakness is a choice. Again, weakness here, it's always interesting because weakness is in each category, like in each reading is different, but weakness here is more like not facing your truth, trying to like keep things hidden, like no, like once you know the truth, there is action to be taken, and just taking it not in an angry way or anything, just like with clarity. Once you have the clarity, you know what to do next and you can move forward from it. So that's really important. Okay, so now if you have a question that you've been wanting to ask or like that's been on your mind, I'm gonna just go ahead and shuffle the cards and we're gonna see what the angel's answer is for you. Here we go. So just go ahead and, this one is it? Okay, so here's the answer, and the answer is the situation will improve. So whatever it is that you were thinking, there is that the situation will improve. And as promised, I am going to tell you what this card is. So it's Leo Juan, and the whole meaning of it is individuality. So it's a beautiful card actually. So I'm going to read to you. So it all ties in together. I've noticed that that's how it kind of has been working out this time. Okay, so Leo Han, which I'm probably pronouncing wrong, you've got the sign to go your own way, even if it's not what is conventional or acceptable. Goddess Leo Han blesses you with gifts of talent and confidence to blaze that trail. Ooh, I love that. So definitely, once you have that clarity, you're moving forward. Things are still unknown, but you have to use your intuition. This way it's good, and appreciate the things that you do have. There is a lot of blessings coming your way, and you already have a lot of them as well. Okay, I think that is it for you, group 3. Lots of cool stuff, lots of emotion moving forward this week, clarity coming your way, so you've got this, right? Okay, let me know if this reading was helpful, and if you like the asking the angel cards for the question. That's something that I've been trying out. Let me know if you like it. Okay, that is it for you. I am sending you so much love, so much light, so much clarity, fun, and just inspiration all around. And please do consider liking and subscribing. And I hope you have a super duper wonderful day, group 3. Thanks again. Bye-bye.